Hey people, it is Sunday, August the 21st. The time is 2:01 in the afternoon. It's currently 23 degrees Celsius, but feeling more like 30 degrees with the humidity. And I'm here at Christie Park, just near the corner of Bloor Street West and Christie Street. And this is one of the larger parks in the core of Old Toronto, and quite a popular park as well. And I'm going to make my way into downtown. I'm going to be walking along some nice tree-lined residential streets and some commercial streets as well. My route is not exactly planned out. I'm just going to make it up as I go along. And I'm not too sure where I'll be ending this walk either. Probably somewhere close to where I live. And as you can see here, Christie Pitts is also the site of a sort of shameful event in Toronto's history. You might want to pause this and read it if you're curious as to what that's all about. So here's Bloor Street, and the street is closed all the way past Yonge Street for open streets. But I actually already recorded a video of that before I thought I'd fire up another video. So if you're wondering what that's all about, keep an eye out for my Bloor Street Open Streets video. But after crossing Bloor Street, Christie Street becomes Grace Street. And as I mentioned, nice tree-lined residential street. Here are these little libraries. You'll find these in neighborhoods all around the city. It's basically take a book if you like, and maybe leave a book if you have one that you no longer want. And as we head southward along Grey Street here, we'll be coming into Little Italy, although I'm not sure if I'll go all the way down into the heart of Little Italy. I'm thinking I might go as far as Harvard Street. And more parkland. Houses in this area are sort of a mix of various styles. You have some attached housing, some row houses, semi-detached houses, and some fully detached houses, but everything's crammed together rather tightly. The population density is rather high in these old neighborhoods, actually. At least 20,000 people per square mile in many cases, much more than that. Matter of fact, the population density in these old neighborhoods is pretty much equal to that of Montreal's old Plex neighborhoods, which look like they should be denser if you just use your your eyes, because those buildings tend to be more multifamily in nature in Montreal, but population density says otherwise. Toronto's neighborhoods are just as dense. There's a dog park down there. I remember coming here before with my sister and Zelda, her dog. Path down. So here's Harvard Street, so I think I'm going to walk east along Harvard. Sweetie Pie Ice Cream Parlor. Here's Jersey Avenue. I always thought this was somewhat of a curious street. It seems to be lined with garages on one side and houses on the other side. There are a number of these sort of laneway slash streets in this area. Croft Street being the most well-known one, which is not really a street by most people's definition, but it is labeled as a street. So let's check out Jersey. Let's see what's happening on Jersey Avenue. I think this will take us down to just more residential neighborhoods, sort of on the border of Little Italy now. And you can see houses on one side and garages on the other. It does have somewhat of a New Jersey quality to it. Almost expect to see a New Jersey license plate on one of these cars. Which way to go? Let's continue on along this strange alleyway here. I don't think I've walked along this one yet. I have done a number of videos walking along a bunch of these alleyways and pseudo streets, but I don't think I've done this one before. Got some unusual artwork here. A bunch of parrots hanging out with the CN Tower in the background, wearing sashes and plaques. One has a skateboard. And one has a #1 medal. Maybe they're in a skateboard contest. And it's very quiet around here. The sound of my footsteps seems 10 times louder than usual. R.I.P. Connor. I know a guy named Connor. He's certainly alive. But R.I.P. to that Connor. Some humorous graffiti on there. Many of these laneways do have some new laneway housing built into them, but this one doesn't appear to have any. So much for my initial idea to walk along Harvard Street. I got sidetracked by an enticing looking alleyway. Now, can I get out of here? I didn't see the name of that alleyway. I don't think it was a continuation of Jersey Avenue. Oftentimes they have their own name. If I do find out later, I'll Add a subtitle to the video. Now I'm back on Grace Street, which is the street I originally began walking along. And we are right in the heart of Little Italy now. It seems like a very long light. Alright, I suppose we'll walk along College Street for the time being. Diplomatico. Let's go down Clinton Street. I'll walk past a landmark in the neighborhood. It's a famous old school family run pizza restaurant just up ahead. There it is, Batondo's Pizza. Pizza by the slice. And across the street is another well-known old place, San Francisco Sandwiches. Let's continue exploring some off the beaten path streets. Now I know the blocks here are very long, so I've either got to go all the way down to Dundas or just back up here to College, so I think I will head back up to College. Some of these streets running north-south just have very few cross streets between College and Dundas. Let's take another unexplored alleyway. Maybe that'll be the theme of this video. I've covered College Street who knows how many times. And here's another alleyway, but I think this will also take me all the way down to Dundas Street. And I'm not so sure I want to go that far south. But I'll have to save that alleyway for another walk. Looks very similar to the one I walked along earlier. But I see this one continues, so I'm just going to keep walking east here. Trying to see the street I'm crossing. Oh, it's Euclid Avenue. All right, I should have known that. Yeah, never walked down here before, ever. Close to 1,000 videos. 11 years of living in the city, and never have I walked along this alleyway. It's pretty neat. And another long garage alley. Harry's Charbroiled. And here's Palmerston. So up ahead is the really swanky part of Palmerston called Palmerston Boulevard, which is lined with these old-fashioned lampposts, but then heading south from here, it's not so fancy, and it's just, I think, called Palmerston Avenue. Doesn't qualify as a boulevard any longer. The Boxcar Social. It's a popular place, and another long alleyway going probably all the way down to Dundas, or close to it anyway. So here's Bathurst Street. There's College Street. There's Sneaky D's over there. Alright, my curiosity has gotten the best of me. I can see someone walking to the east crossing, so there definitely is a cross street not too far down. I think it might be Oxford Avenue. Or it might be Nassau Street, actually. Yeah, you can sink some hoops here. Actually, I think that's Nassau Street over there. I might have to double back up there. Let's just see if this goes all the way down to Dundas. I think it does, actually. Yeah, this does go all the way down to Dundas, which is the same as all those other alleyways I peered down earlier, which is why I chose not to go down them. But Nassau Street is just over here, so I'm going to start heading eastward again. Here's Bathurst. Looking south. And then heading east on Nassau, coming into Kensington Market now. Here's Toronto Western Hospital. Well, looks like we got some police action here.
That whole 3 seconds. Farmer doing. Yeah. Why not? Oh, no. あそこの家出て。
And the CN Tower comes into view. And then the financial district.
Depends where you are, but.
Anybody want pizza of the patty?
Here's the yarn store. I always get a kick out of this. And Bellevue Avenue, not Ville. And coming into Kensington Market now. I think I'll just head straight down to Spadina. I'll leave the Kensington tour for another video. I haven't done a proper Kensington Market walker tour in a little while. Aussies. I think next Sunday will be the last Sunday of the month, and that will be pedestrian Sundays. That's when car traffic is not permitted. I don't know why anyone bothers to even try to drive through this neighborhood anyway. It's definitely more trouble than it's worth. Got lots of busy restaurants, cafes, retail stores of every sort. All independent, no chains. There might be a couple of restaurants that have other locations around the city, but no major corporate chains. So what I think I'll do, since I began the video at Christie Park, and I'm just coming into Chinatown, Grange Park is not all that far away, so I'm thinking maybe I'll end the video at Grange Park, and we'll have a park-to-park video with many random streets and alleyways in between. Grange Park is one of the nicest parks in the heart of downtown. Got a recent makeover. Alright, so here's Spadina Avenue. Heading south. And Sundays are usually one of the busiest days of the week to walk around in Chinatown, if not the busiest. There's another entrance into Kensington, looking down Baldwin Street. Chinatown Festival is actually taking place. Everyone else is going. Not sure if this music is a copyright threat or not. Just seems to be a driving beat. Dance troop. Oh, I guess a
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
temporary stoppage of the music might work out well for me.
And you have had some time to observe some steps. Now it's time for you to sit. So we're going to show you some performance, and you can follow along, learn some patterns, and have fun. So all the people participating are going to stand up and dance with us.
So I totally forgot this was happening this weekend, or I knew it was happening, but I just sort of blanked that this was the weekend it was happening. So I'm just gonna head away from that music just in case. I guess I don't have to walk on the sidewalk if I don't want to.
Like Canadians, they are. Are you bullying?
And it continues on, but I am going to start heading east here along Dundas.
We'll see you.
quite chatty. Actually, like, nobody's in chair.
What happened to it?
And we're almost at Grange Park, just another 5 minutes or so. And I see they have this street blocked off for the festival as well, Huron Street.
No, I need to exercise. Oh, yeah.
And here's Beverley Street.
I always make walks out here. Oh, wait. This park would be near the box.
We're heading south. This will take us to the park. And to the end of this video. So I'm going to start wrapping things up. I hope you enjoyed this excellent adventure of sorts, starting at Christie Pitts Park. And then I wasn't sure where I was going to go. All I knew was I was going to head into downtown, and I ended up taking all kinds of previously unexplored alleyways and a couple of residential streets, a little bit of Little Italy, a little bit of Kensington Market, and a little bit of Chinatown during the Chinatown Festival. And then all the way down here to Grange Park, so from one park to another park. So leave a comment below if you enjoyed the walk. Let me know if you enjoy these sort of unplanned adventures, especially of the excellent variety. And also be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And make sure you also hit that notification bell, that way you won't miss any of my videos. If you'd like to support the channel, there are links in the description where you can do so via PayPal, as well as via my merch store and the recently enabled Super Thanks button right down below. And you can also find me on Instagram under KContinuum. So thanks for watching, and be sure to keep checking back because, as always, I will continue. Bye.